puncher's chance. Watch me lay these hands like a preacher gained a bunch of fans. Ain't about who the favorite, who the best, they a bunch of stands. Know I'm highly favored cause these fists got me out mini jam. They say fight the power, but I got power to fight now. Know we gon' be barking at the way and tell them pipe down. Jab, right hook, uppercut, you see the light now. Now the crowd begging for the KO like right now. Never took an L with my chin up, fold them like a sit-up. This trainer going pops, Craig, get up. Never took an L with my chin up, fold them like a sit-up. This trainer going pops, Craig, get up.
Man, 2025. Happy New Year. Man.
Happy New Year, everybody. Man.
It's been rough. It's been rough.
We barely made it. We barely made it, boy. We've been sick. Tez out. Dog had the flu. My nose burning still. So, you know, if y'all see me take the headphones off and sneeze, y'all see my head dip. I'm just sneezing, making sure I got no buggers or nothing, but we here.
Yep. Yeah. I done had the flu. I was almost up out of here. I had to go to urgent care, and they was like, "We glad you came because that natural remedy stuff." They said it works, but they was like, "This stuff is mutated." But yeah, we here, man. Welcome to the Boston Head Podcast. Everything stays in the square circle, man. Like G said, we made it, and of course, the reason why we here is because we got Supreme Genetics. Shout out to Supreme Genetics.
Oh yeah, coming you soon. Already know it.
Website coming soon. Sir. Y'all make sure y'all cop, man. This is some of the best filling fabric, man. Oh, and the messages on these shirts, man. Y'all for sure stay tuned. The messages on on point. But yeah, man, we here.
You know why I made it today? I ain't gonna cap. I was like, man, my voice shaky. Everything feel weird on me, but I was thinking about the one boxer, the one coach was on the episode. And he was talking about how dude sparred 15 rounds, movement, then he sparred another 10, 12. You know what I'm saying? Like
with the flu, right?
Went the next day. Yeah, with the flu. The next day he went and fought a championship fight and won. I said, and I can't make it to the podcast?
Right.
No. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
Virgil Hill.
Virgil Hill. I channeled that energy. I said, man, the people need to hear this stuff. And we live life like that too. You know, even when I started doing this podcast, you know, I would be telling CJ, hey dog, I'm in traffic, man. Give me a quick second. Like I'm flying through traffic trying to get to y'all. So just keep that same Hill energy. You feel me? Kobe energy where we gonna make it regardless. Just show up.
Just know if you don't see G on here, it's for a good reason. It's because he absolutely couldn't make it.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, let me last episode, me and Tez, we did the Shadow Realm moments. Man, and I kind of left a message at the end about Vasil Lomachenko retiring. So let me break this down because I do want to still give him his just due. So I want to say congratulations to Vasil Lomachenko. Y'all can see, you know, he had 18 fights, 12 by KO, lost 3. As you can see, he's 36. And, you know, he was the former featherweight champ and he was a 2-time lightweight champ at one point in time. And, you know, I'm going to show this one too. You know, this was actually something I actually forgot about Lomachenko. So Lomachenko is probably, arguably, the greatest amateur in boxing with 396 wins as an amateur and lost 1. And that guy who he lost to once, he fought him twice and beat him twice. So, 2-time Olympic gold medalist. They said the fastest man to reach 3 division world. Yeah. So, the reason why I'm saying that is because it's a little something behind his retirement. So, we all know he fought George Kambosos to get that belt back, and he was supposed to be set to fight Javante Tank Davis, and I guess when he heard Tank's name, he was ready to put them gloves up. So we went from Loma ready to retire. Now they're saying his camp is saying, oh, well, he needs back surgery. And after his back surgery, we're going to see how he feels. So we're going to start this off by just saying how we feel about his retirement. I can start off. I can start it off, G, if you want me to.
Well, let me go. I
Go
don't really
ahead.
have too much to say about him. I think Loma is nice. I just feel like he suffered from taking losses the worst way I've probably seen out of any of these new fighters. I mean, we all know everybody was scared to take an L after the Floyd Mayweather pandemic, but
Mm-hmm.
so he kind of took them like a little harder than normal. And I think he did that because if you look at the screen you brought up, he only had a little bit of fights. What he had, 18-3,
Yeah,
something like
I can
that.
show it again.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
when you
18-3.
when you're 18-3 with 3 losses, I mean, yes, he had a great amateur record, but the general population of boxing, the casuals, they don't see that. So
Yeah.
you mean to tell me that at this age, y'all are now trying to pair me up with the Javante Tank Davis? Y'all trying to make me 18-4? Now I ain't no mathematician, but if you make that 18 the denominator and you put a four in that thing, boy, that's you know what I'm saying? He's coming up on almost like a 20 a 21% lose rate. So
Yeah.
I don't think he wanted that. So and then it ain't really like a lot of formidable opponents for him as well. So I feel like he that's why he like, man, I'm gonna consider retiring because who if I say I want to keep going, who y'all finna put in front of me? That's gonna still make me that type of money and push me like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I think he's just like, okay, I don't want to go in there with Ryan. I don't want to go in there, I took an L to Devin. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like he ain't really got nowhere to go. He can't move up because he's too small. So
Yeah.
he ain't the type of person with the energy and the spirit right now to be like, okay, I'm not there to be great. He ain't finna do that. He older. He ready to go sit it down.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it said he had what till January 1st, 2025 to make a decision. Well, it's the
Yeah,
8th,
something like that.
and
Yeah.
and, it don't look like he, said too much yet. Yeah, I feel like if Javante beat him to retirement, he'll come back out of retirement on some Tyson Fury type stuff. But I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, man. I think I had to do a lot of thinking on it, man, because I'm gonna just be straight up. When I first about it, I called him a straight duck. I was like, all right, and the reason why I called him a duck is because we found out about him not wanting to fight Tank, and then when Crawford fought Madrimov, Loma at the fight, him and Shakur getting into it, like you got security guards literally holding Loma back from Shakur, and I'm kind of like I'm like, all right, bro, if you got this much energy, then you can get in the ring. And then you know what, G? I kind of thought about it. I'm like, all right, he's 36 years old, right? It's two different sunsets. You got the sunset, you just retire, you got all your faculties, and you got a Javante Tank Davis sunset where you can get in that ring, and when Tank knock you out, you gonna wake up and be like, where am I at? What round was it? Is my kids okay? Is my wife okay? And I think Loma was like, you know what? I'm 36. I'm not about to go in here and get knocked out by no Tank Davis. I'd already seen how he did Frank Martin already. And I'm not trying to go out like that. I at least want to leave the game with a little bit, with still something left. I mean, he fought T.O.,
The check could be
lost.
nice.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
check could be nice.
Check would be great, yeah.
Yeah.
But
At least you
he
get to
fought
wake up
T.O.
to,
and he fought Devin,
10
so you gotta
mil.
give him props on that.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, it's nowhere
Yeah.
for him to go. You got
It ain't nowhere
a
for him to
hungry
go.
Keyshawn that's right there. That's about to
Yeah.
get a title shot. Keyshawn's fight is on the 14th of February. His first
Yeah.
title shot. You got
Yeah.
him. And you got these young guys that's moving up, and they're gonna be on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, that just makes me want to give my props to Sean Porter, man. I love how he went out, boy.
Oh
He
yeah,
went out the game like, nah, everybody got to see me first. Win,
yeah,
lose, or draw, I got to see me. And you know, Sean, he was like, man, look, I'm finna just get this check. I'm
yeah,
finna get this Arrow check. I'm finna get this Crawford check. Yeah.
yep.
Hey,
And I'm out.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm out. Yeah.
I'm glad you brought up Shine. I don't think Shine gets enough respect. Like throughout
Yeah.
Shine's career, like you never had to beg him to fight
Yeah.
anybody. He fought
No,
everybody and gave you.
always came, made weight professional.
Yep,
You're still gonna get on the podcast the next day. You know, still
yep,
gonna be, you know, at fights, you know, contributing to the sport. Man, yeah, he a
yep.
dog for sure. I mean, I would say he in my top 10 for sure.
Oh yeah, mine
Yeah,
too, mine too.
yeah.
I was thinking about Loma too. Loma,
He's not in my top 10.
he's not in my top 10 either. But I will
So
say when he fought, it was it was very entertaining when he fought.
yeah, he's a good fighter.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good fighter. I mean, some would call him great. You know, I wasn't like a big amateur fighter watcher. So, you know, I would say somebody who's just into that amateur stuff, they would be like, man, he's great. You know, all them fights, you know, over 350 fights and he only got one loss and avenged that twice and beat the guy. Yeah, I mean, people will say that's great, but I'm more of a like kind of a tank dude where it's like, man, why I want to put all that energy, all my muscle into amateur fights and I ain't getting a dime for it. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So, you know, let's get the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
because look, these fighters only getting they only
The only
getting
yeah,
20, 18. He ain't even hit the
yeah,
20 mark. Yeah,
yeah. And then
so
what? That's what 397 fights with headgear. Right. And it's like, how many amateurs are you gonna keep like in that record? And I want everybody to know we not hating. We just gotta look at both pictures. In that amateur record, he probably fought at least the same person like 5 times, or more than one person at least 5 times. So is you a two-time Olympic gold medalist. He's supposed to been win pro. Supposed to been win pro.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah,
He 18-3.
after the Olympics, yeah, after the Olympics, bro, it's we straight to it. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So man, without talking too much about him, Loma, we congratulate you for your retirement, getting in the ring, but I'm gonna call you a duck, bro. As soon as Tank wanted to fight you, you retired, and like you was at the Madrimal fight, ready to go blow for blow with Shakur, and I just don't like that. I think that's fake energy. You pick and choose who you want to pick your energy for, and you know Shakur would be much easier for you to pick on the end in that ring because you know Shakur is a defensive fighter, and so sorry, but good career, but quack, duck of fame.
yeah,
Yeah, dog. But
yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of good fights coming up too, dog. It's nobody got injured, so all the fights is still on. I was so worried about
Mm-hmm.
Court Stevenson being injured, but I just saw a video with him, and you know him and Coach Rail been working with each other, and you know Coach Rail's one of Tank's coaches, so he been working with one of Tank's coaches. Kid Austin, man, surprisingly has been quiet. His dad ain't been saying nothing. And then we got David
Yeah.
Morrell Jr. and David Benavidez, and they fight coming up. And
Yeah,
it's getting heated because you got
bro, that
Morrell
feels
starting to
like
talk now.
yes, that fight right there feeling like that's making me feeling like boxing back. Like that fight how that's brewing right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we've seen this much bad blood in a fight in a minute.
Nope.
Now that I'm
It-
thinking, because even Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, like it wasn't like that. They was just like they knew what it was,
mhm,
and they both like mad cool in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to really get either one of them like out of character. You know, they
mhm.
typically they typically keep it in the ring, but man, I think you sent me a link the other day. I'm like, is this a backyard fight? Like, what y'all about to do? Like, I'm talking about they was at it. So y'all need to go and research that fight. Just go on YouTube and
Yep.
type Morel and Benavidez and y'all. We watch press conferences and all type of stuff around here,
Oh yeah,
but
they press
yeah,
conferences have been on fire.
them boys ain't playing. Them boys ain't playing. Yeah, somebody's getting knocked out. I don't see that going. That ain't going 12. That ain't going
So,
12.
so who do you think
Yeah.
getting knocked out?
Morel. Morel. Yeah, I don't think yeah, like Benavidez said, like you ain't been here yet. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fought nobody like me, but you really ain't even
Mhm.
been in there yet. He still got other things to worry about other than Benavidez. He gotta worry about them fans, he gotta worry about, them lights and
Yep.
just this level of fighting. I think it'd be too much for him. I ain't gonna lie, but you
Yeah.
know, and again, David Benavidez is big, bro. He hard to
Yeah.
move. He fast in the mug. It's gonna be tough, dog. Yeah, that fight right there is gonna be nasty work. That's nasty work right there. It's gonna be if you into boxing and you want to see it go down. This ain't gonna be no Shakur. This ain't about to be no Devin Haney. No,
Yeah.
this ain't about to be none of that. These boys finna go in there and try to get each other going.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm
And you know
saying? Yeah,
what,
it's
dog?
that way.
I think it's gonna be ugly too. I think it's
Oh
gonna be
yeah.
one. I think, like you was saying, we ain't seen Morel really get tested, man. And I think like it's gonna be one of them situations where David Benavidez is gonna hit him, and he just gonna be like a deer in headlights. And he keep pissing David off, and you know how David get mad when he talking about breaking somebody's face. He been saying that. Oh yeah, I can't
Oh
wait to
yeah.
get in. Want to break your face. Don't do not piss off David Benavidez, dog. When
Yeah.
he started about
He said,
breaking
I'm
stuff
I'm gonna
on
break your jaw. I'm gonna break your
you,
jaw. I was like, who me? What did I do? No,
hey,
but real rap though, I think what's gonna make this fight so serious too is because when you're cool at a press conference, you're just betting that you'll win. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You're betting on yourself. But when you start trash talking and talking about personal stuff and now you're betting pride.
mm,
And when those two clash in that ring, it's gonna be like, look, I can't lose this fight because I don't want to L. It ain't
mm,
about an L. I don't like him. So even after the fight, win, lose, or draw, I still don't like this guy. So that's when
yeah,
they start betting with pride. So that's when they be like, "Oh, his soul gone." You ever seen two people fight? They be like, "Man, his soul gone. Like he
yeah,
ain't even the same. He a shell of himself." That's because they
yeah,
they bet with so much pride, and it ain't just like, "Oh, okay, the better man won." No, they would never say that. You are not
mm,
going to hear the better man won tonight in the fight between David and Morel and Benavidez. It's
yeah,
not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. I, I wouldn't even be surprised if whoever loses, they're not even going to make it after the fight. They're going to get out the ring and walk in the thing. It ain't going to be none of that, bro.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
If somebody may leave on
no.
I think Morel, man, I don't know what it is, dog, but I just think it's gonna be ugly, man. I think Morel might leave on a stretcher, dog. I just see it. I just see something bad happening. because I think
No, it can.
he's selling the fight good, but I think you know how you get them few fights in, you to knock a few people out, and you get that confidence up, and you think,
Yeah, yeah. He gonna have to pull the dog out of him because we know what Benny coming with. When Benny
yeah,
fought that huge dude that came, he was a champion. I forgot his name. I think it was one of his last fights. Um, Remember we was like, dog, he huge, and Benny was just cracking him with all throwing all
yeah,
type of stuff at him, and bro, coming right back in. Like I'm like, oh Lord. But Benny, he had a dog in him that was just like, you're not coming in here. I'm not leaving this mug. That's what I
yeah,
got from that fight. A lot of people call that fight boring, or they talking about Benny should have stopped him. Bruh, that man was huge.
huge,
I'm
yeah.
talking about biceps, shoulders. I'm like, how he even make the weight? He looked like a heavyweight. Did he not?
He did like a heavyweight. He was getting hit with some stuff
Yeah,
too.
he
Like he was getting hit with a few
yeah.
kitchen sinks and a few tables.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Benny was getting hit, but he can't. And at that moment, I think that fight meant more for me about Benavidez than any other fight. Because to Canelo's argument, Benny always is a little bit bigger than his opponents. He can come
Mm,
in the night of the fight heavier. He can be that weight bully. But when I seen Benny versus that guy, I'm
mm,
like, he know how to he know how to fight somebody bigger too. So
yeah,
if Morrell think he finna just go in there and get some one of a kind clean knockout, good luck. I
yep.
mean, it's boxing, anything can happen, but nah, Benny too defensive. He got a high guard. He gonna come in there, hands up, marching down. He move, turn. He can switch up. He can throw fast shots, slow shots, haymakers. He got a gas tank. It's gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
a.
gas tank. Does Morel have enough gas?
We don't know.
Yeah,
He
gas.
gonna
We
be too
don't know.
emotional and try to prove a point and gas out.
Yeah.
Anything can happen, man. We just know what we just know because this is the same Benavidez that you know, n- not just me, but a lot of people that I know was saying like, hey, if anybody can beat Canelo, it's Benavidez, and we're
Yeah,
pretty sure
for
he can
sure.
beat him.
No doubt.
So
No doubt about it.
yeah, if that's the case, I don't really think Morrell finna go in there and offer up too much. If I have to call that fight, I'm calling it a stoppage by probably eight,
Eight,
nine,
nine, eight, nine. Yeah,
8 or 9.
yeah. But
Yeah,
it's for sure gonna be Shadow
I
Realm.
think
Like
I
it's
think I
gonna
think
be.
he'll be on the canvas. I think he'll be on the canvas by about 5,
Yeah.
and then he'll work his way to about 8, 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there we have it. So in conjunction to that, G, we got because this is at 175 too. So we got Baval and Better Be rematch. And potentially this could be a nice little miss up at 75. So the winner of David Morrell versus David Benavidez could potentially fight the winner of Baval and Better Be. And I feel like whoever lose, the winners should fight each other, the losers should fight each other. But I don't see Baval winning his rematch.
Nah. I had Bivol actually win in that fight, and he lost. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm off that train. Not to say I ain't still a fan of Bivol. I just thought he
Mm-hmm.
had the skill level to be able to get rid of Better BF, but I just seen in Better BF like that guy is strong.
Yeah,
That guy is strong, and he do not go back on his boxing fundamentals. So strength and fundamentals. I mean, that's an early Errol Spence, if anybody know about that. And he
facts.
was running through him. That's what that reminded me of. Better BF wasn't doing no fancy tricks, doing all type of stuff. Man, he went in
Mm-hmm.
there and whooped Bivol tail. And so I would love to see Better BF versus Benavidez. I mean, and that'll be the king right there. So And that'll, I
Yeah.
mean, again, that's nasty work because I don't see no quit in neither one of them.
Hmm.
I
That's
wouldn't go
gonna
to
be it.
sleep if I was neither one of them. That's one of them. Better BF versus Benavidez at a press conference.
Hmm.
Like, I don't even think they would be talking stuff to each other because at that point, like, you know what it is.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be a reason to be talking stuff. I don't see that being a big promotion like leading up to it. I think both of them be like, all right, yeah, you already know it's wartime. Like you handled your
Hmm.
business. I had mine. Let's go ahead and get this in so we can see who the king is. Like, but
Yep.
yeah, that's gonna be the fight.
D5. But I think,
Yeah.
yeah, I think David Benavidez, I see him cleaning up 175.
Hmm.
I think I see him cleaning it up. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, when we because we had 26, so when we come back, we gonna talk about our homegirl Clarissa Shields is back. She has a
T-Rex.
unification. Yep, February 2nd. I'm gonna show y'all the video who she gonna fight against. It's a big girl she fighting against too. She look like a
She
she
looked
look like a
like
heavyweight
she
version
like
of Oshaki Foster.
she looked like Tracy McGrady.
Oh no! Oh,
No,
oh. T Mac. Oh, we gonna hurt T Mac.
T-Rex for sure.
Yeah. But when we come back from commercial, man, we gonna cook about our homegirl Clarissa. We'll be back.
Nothing in this world can stop us.
And we are back. We are on the Resilient Radio Stream YouTube channel. Like, comment, and subscribe for sure. And for sure, like this video. You may want to like this video. Reason being is because after I give you, of course, the Resilient Radio Stream, different hosts and shows, I will be giving off the question of the day for your chance to win a 6-month supply of Potty Product toilet paper. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the new Quiet Storm, Monday through Thursday from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. That's that smooth R&B sipping wine. You had a long day, so y'all make sure y'all take that out. The new Quiet Storm from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Also, we have the Totally 80s that airs Tuesdays from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. with DJ Alan Khan. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. And for sure, you got my homegirl with Toxic R&B, Lucy L. Vine on Tuesdays from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And remember, her toxicity hour is from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And, she always got a topic on there. Make sure y'all check out my homegirl. And also, she's an artist as well. So go on Spotify and type in Lucy Luya. Split it all together and check out her music, man. She got some good music. She's a very good artist, and very great and bright personality. I make sure y'all check her out. Also, we got the Variety Music Show with Resilient J. This is the music melting pot with all different types of genre of music. And this is on Friday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. with your host, Resilient J, on the Bounce Back Station, which is the Resilient Radio Stream app, or you can go to www.resilientradio.net. Also, the 90s show, music show with DJ Prasmatic. I love my sis. So y'all make sure y'all support Saturday for the 90s music show with DJ Prasmatic from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Also, if you've been looking on here on YouTube and you've been checking out the Ultimate Line Dancing Show, y'all make sure y'all check that out. It's right here on the Resilient Radio Stream YouTube channel. Check out those videos, learn a little line stepping. And of course, we got our homegirl, Detroit Girl Transform, Tony Carter, coming real soon with her podcast. That will be right on here, which will be airing in February. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. And also, for any type of advertisement opportunities, you got a business or you know anybody with a business, make sure you hit us up and let us know if you are interested. So we're at this part. So right now, what I want you to do, this is the tissue giveaway right now. So if you've been reading our posts and everything, I want to tell you something. There's a few things you need to do to win this tissue. You need to like this video, and you also need to subscribe to the Resilient Radio Stream YouTube channel. So go ahead and like it and subscribe, and I want you to take a screenshot of it. Once you do that, I want you to prepare for this question I'm going to give you, and you have to get this answer right in order to win the 6-month supply of Potty Products tissue. So without further ado, this is the question. What sport did Errol Spence Jr. play before his boxing career? So just think about that. And this will be the question that I need you to answer in order to get that tissue. When you do have the answer, email us at boxingheadsllc@gmail.com. If you get it right, we will ask for your information, for your address and everything, so you can get your 6-month supply of toilet paper. And trust me, don't act like that, because some of y'all, as soon as y'all look at the news and y'all hear something crazy, y'all run to the store and y'all going crazy mayhem, getting all the tissue. So this is your opportunity to get it for free, to where you ain't got to go to the store and got to fight somebody over the last row. So what sport did Errol Spence Jr. play before starting his boxing career? If you know that answer, email us boxingheadsllc@gmail.com, and we'll see who win. May the best man win, or may the best woman win. We back.
Yep. And
Man,
with that being said, everybody get your roll on.
Yep. So man, I got I found the video. Second, but I'm laughing, dog. When you said she was like T-Mac, I can't get it out my head now, dog.
Hey, you see that picture I just sent you?
Oh man, let me see.
I just sent you a picture to your phone.
Woo,
Bro, if you can post, can you get that picture up there so they can see it?
Man, yeah, I'm gonna put it up here. Yeah.
I'll wait till you put it up there so I can describe what I'm seeing in this. And I'm just like,
Man, so
oh
look,
man.
I'm gonna post this too. This is for fair use and for fair use only. So let me go ahead and show y'all T-Mac. Let me stop, man, before Perkins jump on the show and be like, y'all gonna be my sparring partners. Hold on, man. Yeah, I think Shields ain't scared of nobody, but I don't think she expect old girl to be as big as she is. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, so
All right. Okay, good,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Yep. All right, thank you, ladies. Very good. take these from you. And Danielle, thank you. You are free to go. Appreciate you being here. And Clarissa's going to do some interview time now.
Duh, did you peep? So did you realize? Everybody go back and look at that video, but when they were doing the face, old girls moved Clarissa's braid out the way like this.
Yeah.
And G sent me.
She said she adjusted her belt. She touched her hair, all kinds of stuff. So everybody
Yeah,
in the comments like, "Oh, she might want you. She might want you."
yeah.
I'm like,
She
"Oh
just
man, here y'all
she
go."
want her. Man, what I'm doing right now, G, I'm about to send that. I'm about to send that picture. Man, this girl got some huge hands, man. I'm gonna let you cook on it, man. Do you think we should be worried for the GWOAT this fight, or you
Yes,
think it's
yes,
just our eyes are
yes,
deceiving us?
yes. I don't think we need to worry like skill level wise, but
Yeah,
I do. This ain't somebody that lacks rhythm. You know what I'm saying? This
yeah.
girl seems to have supreme genetics. And I don't think
Yes,
we
sir.
should I don't think we should bypass that. I feel like this lady could, if she can hold her own and she ain't soft, I think she can go in there and stand her ground. But we gonna get a chance to see Clarissa have to break her down and tire her out, and that's a big girl.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like she huge.
when we was
Like,
on when we was on the break, I had just looked at her profile and I seen a picture of them together, and I screenshotted and sent it over to CJ. So he cooking that up for y'all right now. But I just want y'all to see what I'm seeing and just looking at the difference in hand size. I'm like, what is that?
I'm you know what I'm thinking about? Apollo Creed when he fought Ivan. And he come out with "I'm coming
Hmm.
to America," and man, it was his home going.
Yeah,
Man, gee, it's I'm about to I got it, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and upload this. But yeah, these some these some different type of hands. Man, I don't
yeah. And what we have to keep in mind too is Clarissa is heavyweight now. So I think we're so used to seeing somebody kind of like around her size, or even
yeah,
somewhat smaller. We do know she did have that real good fight with Savannah Marshall. I think
yeah.
Savannah was probably one of the biggest girls she had to conquer, and she held
Hmm.
her own. So that's why I think Clarissa holds the skill level to be able to do anything. But when I see T Mac, I'm like, oh man, hold on, another one. And this is
Yeah,
heavyweight, so the power gonna be there. The power gonna be different. She's tall, she's long, so Clarissa gonna have to get in the inside. And if this girl got a jab on her, it's gonna be a tough night possibly.
yeah.
But
And you know what's
yeah,
crazy? I've never seen anybody do Clarissa Shields like that.
look at the hand size.
She didn't grab the girl's belt. And strangely enough, man, like Shields is strangely very quiet and humble behind this one. Because I feel like if anybody else, if Savannah Marshall did this, Clarissa Shields probably would have been all on her head.
Yeah,
And y'all see them hands, man. That's like, look,
I can
man.
see a bad jab coming from behind those. If she left-handed, good God. Look at Clarissa's hands and look at that girl hands. Yikes.
Guess what? You know what Shields might need? Snack.
Shield.
Hey, snack. Hey, Victor.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
you,
Hit me with the Terrence Crawford.
hey, you got that stuff that go away in about 3 months out of your system.
Man, you got that tainted meat,
Yeah, right. Oh,
you
dog.
know?
It's so funny you showed that, dog. It's so funny you said that. So, I mean, I'm gonna still go with the GWOAT, but
Oh yeah, we
I'm
got
not
to.
gonna lie to you and act like to you. I'm kind of nervous about this one.
Yeah.
But
It's only her
as
second
soon
out in heavyweight. So I think we got to keep that in mind. Yeah, the girl she fought and knocked out when she was on the ropes and did all that
mm,
dodging, boom, boom. You feel me? She did get the knockout, but I definitely felt like that girl was goofy. Even my girl said, Maya,
mhm,
she was like, I was like, man, this girl kind of big. Maya was like, she's goofy. She's gonna get knocked out. And when I say goofy, it's just like her footwork wasn't there. Like she wasn't established as a fighter. She looked like she used to play rugby or something and then started fighting
mm,
later. That's what it looked like in her footwork and her movement. Now, I haven't really watched this girl right here, but I will definitely do my just due. Um, but just looking at her physicality, she doesn't look to be some goofy. And
yeah,
looking at them hands and like you see she got her body covered up, so we can't really see what kind of physical shape she in. But
yeah,
yeah, this is a heavyweight and she looks like a heavyweight. Yeah.
yep. Yeah, like she spar like she don't have a heavy bag. She just go outside in the backyard and just find the next tree she can find and just start like punching on the tree, bark flying everywhere. That's what she looked like.
Right.
Squirrels
Yes,
running
sir.
all everywhere.
No facts. She definitely looked like that. And she
Yeah,
bigger, man. She taller. And I looked at her legs too. When I looked at her legs, I'm like, man, she looked like she got some chunky legs too, like from the
yeah,
calf muscle up into the knee joint area. I'm like, man, this girl, if she's terrible, it's on her. But
yeah.
I just hope she steps to the occasion. It's not every day you get to
Mhm.
fight the greatest woman of all time, which she is. Let's not
Facts.
get it twisted. I feel like she just need to step to the occasion and go in there and deliver us a good fight. Even if she do get knocked out or or lose, she needs to go in there and do her thing.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
So G, man, it's funny. It's it's funny how G be like when we talk about one topic, he'll bring something up, and it's actually the very next topic. We were talking about Terrence Crawford and Canelo. So Turkey finally has gotten through to Canelo, and now Canelo and Crawford are in talks now
Hmm.
of having to fight. So I think this is going to be of the battle of the supplements, basically. Whose stuff can wear off quicker and whose stuff can work better. I don't know
Yeah,
how Crawford
dog.
did it, but he did it.
Yeah, uh, I
Well,
think
I know how he did it.
I think Turkey needs to be like promoter of the year. He needs to
Yeah,
be in those talks because to even get something like this done after so long and so much resistance, I feel like
hmm,
it definitely shows that he doing something right. A lot of people
yeah,
may or may not like him, but nah, he doing something right. He trying to give us some fire. If these fighters want to fight, they gonna go to him. And it look like this one about to happen because I don't see Canelo. I don't see Turkey actually being able to get in contact with him, talk to him, and he can't land a deal with Canelo. And
yep,
especially Canelo, like he probably like Canelo looking for that bag. Trust me.
yep,
And it's a smaller fighter.
hmm,
What Canelo got to lose? To be honest, even if
yep,
Canelo go in there and lose, okay, well I lost to Terrence Crawford, cool, but I knocked out everybody else. So,
hmm,
it's nothing for him to lose. It's actually a win-win for both of them. Both of them are about to retire in the next year or two anyway. So,
yep,
you know, I
yeah,
see, I see, I see Crawford getting a big enough bag where he like, I'm out.
yep. That's the goal.
Yeah,
I think it works. I
yeah.
think it works both flavors. I think that and I'm gonna just keep it real. I think Canelo realizes how close David is still. David is still close to him, like whether he
Mm-hmm.
believes it or not. Because remember, Canelo was talking about, I want the winner of Bivol and Betterby, but now
Mm-hmm.
you got David Benavidez. He right there at 175, and he literally like a fight away from one of those fights. So it's gonna be one of them
Mm-hmm.
things. Like, all right, Canelo, you want to fight Betterby, but I want to fight him too. Let's fight, and whoever win. So he like, I'm a little bit too close to David. So this
Mm-hmm.
Crawford fight, you know what? maybe it don't sound too bad.
Right. And go get the bag.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead and grab that, especially for Canelo, because in my mind, if I'm Canelo, I'm like, look, y'all so thirsty to see this. This a small fighter. I've been fighting and banging with these big boys all this time. All I gotta do is fight him, and y'all gonna pay me probably more for fighting him than what I will make versus Benny.
Yeah.
No brainer. Bring him on. You know Canelo gonna come in there huge,
Yep.
and Chin is amazing. So
Yep.
I'm all ear. I'm all eyes on that fight. I'm ordering that one. If I can't
Yep.
if I can't go, I'm definitely, I'm ordering that one for sure. Like that's a generational fight right there. That fight bigger than Errol Spence and Crawford, to be honest.
Fact, it is.
Yeah,
But you know what though? I'm kind of curious though, man. Crawford is a little bit too confident.
he
Look,
should be.
I want people to
He
think
should
that
be.
I'm a Crawford basher. Like, I'm gonna just be real. When if you see me down the street with a drug dealer and we hanging out, you're gonna assume that I probably sell drugs. So when I see Terrence Crawford in the picture with Victor Conti, a man who was prosecuted for doping athletes, like
Oh
you take it.
God.
I think Victor was like, "Well, Crawford, I think I got something that you might like, and you can. What is it? So you want to fight Canelo next year? If you take it right now, he'll be out your system in 3 months, and you'll feel the difference."
Hey yo.
Something a little snacky about Crawford. 'Cause he's very, very confident, and Crawford is a confident fighter. Period. But
Yeah.
it's just initially this man was what 135 pounds. You're moving up, bro, to like 168, 175. And you
Mm-hmm.
at 154. That's what that's if the fight is at one, I will see probably the fight is at 168, or it's probably gonna be at a catch weight, but that's a lot
I see it
of
being
weight.
about 168 because Canelo ain't coming down to no 160 or
No.
no 163 or nothing like that. I say
Yeah.
he been fighting 175 pounders. I say he can fight that fight at 168. Yeah,
Yeah. So
and it's good. That's good for Canelo to fight at 168 because it's like that's still a huge jump for Crawford.
yeah,
But
it is.
I don't know. I think Crawford can do it, man. Like Canelo, like as quiet as kept, like he's muscular, but he's not that tall.
Yeah,
No, he's not that tall. Like I
that's
mean,
true.
Crawford. Let me see how tall. Let me see how tall Canelo is.
And you know what? Let me not make it seem like Floyd Mayweather did give everyone the
Can.
blueprint on how to beat Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see with Terrence Crawford's reach and just his IQ, I really think he can. All jokes aside, I know I was talking about the snack and stuff. You know, I like to joke, but like all jokes aside, because Crawford is
Yeah.
who we say he is. With
So
his IQ and
Crawford.
his reach,
Yeah,
he can get the job done.
Crawford is taller than Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
Terrence
Mm-hmm.
Crawford is 5'8". Canelo's 5'7", 168. Um, so when we really start really comparing and talking about size, Crawford, I'm going to just go out on the limb and say Crawford has the longer reach.
Yep.
So now we really starting to shake it down to like experience and how they gonna come in afterwards. So they both can make the weight for sure.
Yeah, because I
Um,
think what Canelo, his reach is like 68. I believe Crawford is 75.
74,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
5'8", 74, 74-inch arm reach.
Mm-hmm.
He's a southpaw.
Yep. Oh yeah. Crawford's jab might be like
Canelo reached
it might be
70,
better than how it was with Spence.
70 and a half inches for his reach.
So which means Crawford going I mean not Crawford, but Canelo gonna have to get real close.
Yeah. And of course, Canelo's an orthodox fighter, so it's gonna be a lot of toe stepping. It's gonna get ugly in there. That's what that means.
And
It's gonna
Crawford's
get
gonna
ugly.
counter him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because Canelo gonna go in there looking for that big punch, and that big punch might not come.
Yeah.
But Canelo got some speed too, though, man. It's gonna
Yeah,
be. I don't know. That's just one of the ones we gonna have to see, dog.
yeah, it's gonna be a good
But like I
fight.
said, if I'm calling it like I'm calling it without trying to be the Crawford hater, I would say that
Mhm.
Canelo is going to win just because a great big guy beats a great small guy every time.
Yep.
I mean, come on now. You know what I'm saying? We know this.
Facts.
We know this. It's science, bro, at the end of the day. But we'll see. When
Yeah, we'll
Canelo come
see.
in that mug 170, when he come in that fight 175,
Walking in.
hey, crease and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see, because Crawford ain't easy to catch.
Nope, he ain't, and he ain't about to get
He's
hit with
very
no dumb stuff
poised.
either.
Nah, he's very poised. Bomac be having him right, bro.
Hmm.
So let's get it. Let's see.
Hey, big shout out to Bomac, man. Bomac is a great trainer, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I like what he's doing with the young ones coming up too. Yeah, because they're
Mm,
they're like so poised. They're so patient. You can see that they're calculating. I like that. I think you only get
yeah,
that from that camp. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
but
sir.
yeah, man. Before we wrap it up, you got anything you want to drop? You
Let
just
me
dropped a lot
think.
of knowledge just now for everybody, for sure.
Oh yeah. Let me
Man,
check my notes.
man, this might be man, that might
So
that's
Tyson Fury just received a green light for a rematch against Alexander Usyk again. Um, that's something I guess I forgot to. Yeah, I forgot this. I forgot to send to you. Subriel Matias. I haven't heard too much about him. I'm kind of worried about what he might be doing because at one point I thought he was one of the best 135 pounders.
mhm.
I thought he had a fight coming up.
Man,
Subriel.
he had a
Oh,
fight with Tio,
Teofimo, right?
but you know what happened? Tio backed out the fight, so
Of course he did.
yeah,
Yeah, all right. Uh Munguia, Jaime Munguia, he has a fight coming up in a rematch in April. So that's gonna be probably something
yeah,
we can go. Yep, and Tiafimo, yeah. He reject the top rank offer for the Matias fight. Maybe he just want more money. I don't know why, but yeah,
yeah,
that's really all I got. It's a lot of good stuff coming up. I'm really looking forward to um my girl Carissa hold it down for Detroit. And yeah, that's really it for now.
yeah. What you were saying
And I want
about
to see Tank get back. I want to see Tank get back busy, man. Let's get it. Is his fight
yeah,
still on?
it's still long.
Okay.
It's still
Okay.
long, man. But he gonna have to after this, man. He gonna really have to like start messing it up with like your peers before you retire. If you lead the game and you ain't fought Shakur, T.O., Devin, or even Keyshawn, that's another discussion, man. You might have to have.
It is.
But other than
Yep.
that, man, I want to tell everybody too. This is a new year, so however I felt about a fighter last year, I'm starting off on a clean slate. So, Shakur Stevenson, man, please, man, I really want you to have a good comeback fight because I really believe in his skill and I really believe in him as a fighter. So I really want to see him really, get in this ring. And he said he was going to beat the sleeves off of Kid Austin. So I really want to see this. So Shakur, we're going to see. Keyshawn got a title shot. he need to stay focused, make sure he don't lose his focus, because the top is right there for him. So, and I just can't wait to see all this boxing, man. I'm just glad that the fights that were made in 2024, we haven't heard anybody getting hurt or anything like that. No hiccups, no injury. So everything is still on. So we about to have some good boxing.
Yeah, the way Keyshawn moving, I can see him almost about to surpass Shakur in a minute.
Yeah,
He's got a lot of eyes watching him, and if he get this title, if he get this belt, yeah, that's gonna turn. He gonna really be who won't smoke, who won't smoke, and he ain't scared to fight either. So yeah, I think that'll put him. I think that'll put him in bigger talks, bigger names, and it's gonna be on the floor after that.
Yep. And of course, you already know when those fights happen, we're gonna be here to talk about it. You know, whether somebody gets sent to the shadow round or somebody gets sent to no round, we're gonna be here to talk about it. But of course, boxing, we're gonna keep it in the square circle, and we out.
If you taking jabs in life, you ain't got a puncher's chance. Watch me lay these hands like a preacher gained a bunch of fans. Ain't about who the favorite, who the best, they a bunch of stands.